Wieso, Klepi? Hast du da Leute, die sowas lustig finden? Joy for Anguish. Wann ist eigentlich Mizuki wieder dran? Gar nicht? Also, ich frage für einen Freund, aber ich würde gerne also Mizuki wieder mal spielen und nicht nur Ryuki. Ich finde das nicht lustig. Oder wo ist einfach nur den Job wechselt.
It's taking longer than usual for him to wake up for some reason.
I thought we used the correct dosage, but perhaps his somnium has taken a toll on him.
Mir doch egal, ob es jemand lustig findet.
Speaking of.
Oh, nee.
What's going on?
Ich wollte gerade sagen, 2 heiße Frauen in einem Bild und dann kommt er.
That was an envelope from Horodori Institute.
Maybe
Guckt euch mal die Aussicht an.
Shoma is related to Horodori Institute somehow?
Guck mal.
Horodori Lab. The Horodori Institute of Genetics.
He lied about the hidden message in Bats 490 pointing to Horodori Institute. Maybe this is related.
No point thinking about it. We'll have to ask Shoma directly.
The problem is whether he'll answer.
Mein Auge weint.
Why don't you have Komeiji help?
Komeiji?
Wie der Vater, so der Sohn, ja. Alles kaputt machen.
But he and Shoma are in the middle of a fight. It might actually have the opposite effect.
But he's still Shoma's father.
Yeah, he should be able to get closer to Shoma's heart than any of us.
I guess so.
Komeiji should wake up in about an hour or so.
Then let's go see Shoma as soon as he does.
By the way, don't even think about slapping Komeiji to wake him up. Was? Hä, wie hätte ich das denn lesen sollen? Komeiji woke up an hour later and I explained the situation to him about how we looked inside his head. I also told him about how I saw the envelope with Horodori Institute secret document. Komeiji told us he saw the contents of the envelope. It's unknown whether Shoma can read German or not. Was? Deutsch? Ich kann Deutsch. But he surely has the know-how to use a translation app and was highly likely that Shoma knows what it said. Was hat's denn gesagt? In any case, we had to talk to Shoma. Was hat's denn gesagt? I asked Komeiji to have assistance, bla bla bla. Was stand denn da jetzt drin? To the Ender household along with Komeiji, but. Was stand denn da jetzt drin? Künstliches Augenpipi oder nicht so? Ich weiß nicht, wo ich das hab. Ich muss das erst rauskramen. Ich weiß nicht, wo ich es hingepackt hab.
Looks like Shoma isn't here.
Huh. That's weird. He was definitely here when I left the house.
What the?
I have your son. If you want him back, you know what to do. Okay.
It can't
Das ist aber
be.
kein Deutsch.
Terror.
What did you say?
Terror took Shoma. Ah!
Komeiji, what's
War ein
going
Witz,
on?
oder?
Listen, Terror is the one who kidnapped Shoma. I'm sure of it.
Ryuki, we need to get to Shoma.
War das nicht die
Got
Pointe?
it. So where is Shoma now?
I found the GPS location on his smartphone. He's at Koto Ariake, the harbor warehouse district.
Komeiji,
Shoma! Shoma! What have I done?
Komeiji!
Kann ich meiner hauen?
I found out where Shoma is. I'm going to get him.
Ich
You
verstehe
stay
seinen
here.
Humor nicht. Ich auch nicht. Ich hab's versucht, okay? Diggi, wir haben einen. Deine Sohn, zahl Geld oder wird anders wild?
I'm going to. Please, take me with you.
No,
Nö.
it's too dangerous.
Ich
You
nehme
should
den
leave it to
Roboter
the
lieber
police.
I don't care. I'm Shoma's father. I can't just sit here and do nothing. It's no use trying to stop me. I'll cling to your
Don't
bumper with my
stop
teeth
me
if I have
now.
Fine. We have no time to argue. Let's go.
Der erst jetzt, wie doof der Name klingt oder wieso die Panik? Keine Ahnung. Also ich wäre ja dankbar, wenn ich mal Ruhe hätte vor dem, aber hey. Schick ist der Kopf nicht mehr quadratisch. Umso besser. Hi. Sind die auch so klein wie Komeiji? Die sehen auch irgendwie so klein aus. Oh, ich erinnere mich, da hatten wir schon mal eine Action-Szene. Mit Date.
There! Shoma is over there!
Yes.
Hä?
but
1:1 gleich?
He's not
War da
inside
nicht
the
Mizuki
van.
drin
How do you
damals?
know?
I just do.
Nee, Iris.
Anyway, what's going on here?
Mizuki war auch da.
The protective suits they're wearing.
Schau mal eine Action-Szene.
They're definitely from Horadori
Dominik Lurker, ey.
Institute.
Does this mean terror is related to Horadori Institute somehow?
Most likely, yes.
Die reusen einfach die Szene. Ja. Alter, wo krabst du ihm hin?
Shoma!
Sexuelle Belästigung.
Komeiji! Damn it!
Ich glaube, das war damals auch so, nur war irgendwie die Person nicht so dumm.
Who's there? Stop! Shoma! Give Shoma back!
Schau mal, Wurstfach. Och. Hallo? Erst begrabbeln und dann einfach wie... Boah, wow. Echt. Wow.
Looks like they have no intention of talking it out.
Ryuki,
Ja. Bin bereit. Zeig Date.
take them out.
Ja! Wir gehen mit ihnen essen.
Roger that.
Oh Gott, warum lächeln wir so? Muss ich jetzt was machen? Nee, oder?
Behind you!
Oh, ich muss was machen.
Tama! Help!
On it!
Da musste ich jetzt aber mit dem Controller kämpfen.
Here we go! 3, 2, 1! Yeah!
Können wir nochmal? Das war langweilig. Nochmal. Direkt Anzeige raus. Ja, der hat ihn einfach begrabbelt.
Ryuki, get Shoma!
Nee, ich will mehr prügeln.
Damn!
Shoma!
Tschüss. Mizuki. Die hat damals schon den Tag gerettet. Wrestling Moves. Nicht mal dafür bezahlt. Ja, richtig. Nicht mal 5 Euro.
Shoma. Shoma. I'm so glad you're okay.
Schau mal, schau mal.
By the way, are you okay, Missy?
Yeah,
Missy's
I'm
gar
totally
nicht da.
fine. Hurt about as much as a hard potato chip stabbing my gums.
I'll spare the details, but basically, Mizuki has superhuman physical capabilities. Her combat skills are far greater than yours, too.
Now that you mention it, Mr. Date said something like that before.
Mizuki. Well,
Heirate mich.
Thanks.
Oh, naja,
Don't
fast.
mention it. You help me with my homework and stuff
2
all the
Striche die
time.
Woche. Ja, ja.
Wait a second. Are you Shoma's classmate?
Well, yeah.
More importantly, why are you here, Mizuki?
Well, never mind. I don't think we have much time to talk.
Hi.
Understood. I just received the order. They're
Welche
all
denn?
expendable if necessary,
Was?
including the hostage.
Komeiji, please hide inside the van with Shoma. You too, Mizuki.
What? You want me to hide too? You're kidding, right?
You're still in elementary school.
Ja, und
I'll
Mizuki
be in middle
kriegt...
school
Nee.
in the spring.
That's pretty much the same thing.
Just stay out of this, Ryuki. I'll take care of it myself.
There's no way.
Doch.
Then, at least don't get in my way. Okay, let's go.
Mizuki macht sie einfach fertig. Hä, das sind 2 mehr als davor. 5 für dich, einer für mich, Mizuki, ja?
Kill them.
Mizuki!
Ich habe nicht damit gerechnet, dass ich noch was machen muss. Hinter dir.
Displaying sights.
Bitch.
Thanks,
Lohnt sich einfach wie
Tama.
unfair. Ja. Hinter dir.
Ryuki!
No way.
Ryuki!
Ich habe doch nur einmal LTRT gedrückt.
Ryuki!
Was ist passiert? Hä? Was ist passiert? Hä, was ist gerade passiert?
Mizuki!
Ich habe doch LTRT gedrückt. Hä? Habt ihr gepeilt, was gerade passiert ist?
Displaying sights.
Oh nein, ich habe was im Auge. Ich habe Augenpopel, warte mal. Okay. Ich habe Make-up im Auge und also so Krümel-Make-up. Das reicht nicht auf. Okay, gut.
Thanks, Tama.
Da wären noch mehr Events gekommen, glaube ich. Okay.
Ryuki!
Ich drücke jetzt ganz sanft wirklich nur einmal. Und lasse sofort los. Instant. Ich dachte, ich muss halt mehrmals drücken, weil es sah so aus, als ob ich aufladen muss. Wisst ihr? Also, als hätte ich so machen müssen.
Alright.
Das ist ja, was jedem mit 30 passiert, die Knie versagt. Aber der ist doch 18 oder so. Hallo?
This boy is
Was ist denn das für ein Mobbing-Zirkel?
He's more
Ich dachte, die sollen ihn
important to me
umbringen.
than my own life. Whatever happens,
Das ist lustig.
I
Es sieht
won't
total
let you
bullshittig
lay a
aus.
finger on
Ich dachte, sie sollen ihn
him.
umbringen.
Komeiji!
Das ist ein typischer Weißmagier. Erstmal retten. Kann die in unserem Team sein? Aber die wollte Mizuki erschießen.
Dad.
Show
Nur so, damit er als Held dasteht und
Are
einfach
you
nur ein
okay?
schlechtes Schauspiel. Ach so, klar.
Forget about me. What about you, Dad?
Oh,
Dem geht's gut, keine Sorge.
I'm fine. I've been training my body by taking really hot baths.
Das mache ich auch, aber ich glaube, mir würde das wehtun.
So, why did you...
I have my reasons.
Your reasons?
Never mind that now. Look, it's not over yet. Hey, bist du öfter hier?
Impossible.
How many of them are there?
Entschuldigung.
You, messy hair and blue hair. Ja? Lass uns Freunde sein. Take the old man and the boy to the limousine. Nein, ich will mitspielen. Then I'm fighting too. I don't need a kid like you here. Frag Go home and watch the new Cartoon anime or something. I'm not a kid. Then do as you wish. But you have to protect yourself. Ja, klar. Got it? Los, die machen wir fertig. Auf geht's.
Entschuldigung. Aber die klingt ja genauso. Nicht so extrem wie bei World's End Club. Das stimmt.
Okay, let's begin. Okay.
Aber warte, dann spiele ich ja gar nicht. Also dann gucke ich einfach zu. Okay, gut. Ich steuere Mizuki ja nicht. Hä, jetzt hat die auch ein Rohr in der Hand. Die faked voll meinen Style.
Schau mal!
Schau mal, da liegt was auf dem Boden. Wow. Weißt du, da denkt man, die Frauen kümmern sich drum und dann muss man es doch selbst machen, ne?
Ich wurde getroffen, geht ohne mich weiter.
Uschis? Uschis, wo seid ihr?
Ryuki, are you alright?
Laufen kann er schon mal nicht.
I'm fine. This hurts about as much as my junior high finals essay being posted on the internet.
You
Nur dann
must
erst
be on the
Stimmverzerrer
verge
klingt.
of death, then.
Anyway, this isn't looking good. Mizuki and the masked woman are fighting far away from here.
Ja, aber mit
They
wem denn?
won't
Die
be
sind doch
able to
alle
assist
hier.
us.
Then I'll...
No, you have no chance with your injury. And if you don't make it, you'll put Shoma and Komeiji in danger.
Then... what do I do?
Throw down your weapons. I'm giving you to the count of 3. Otherwise, you all die. Fine.
Ist der WoW respawn.
2, 3.
Ja, dann... Hä, tut doch mal eure Waffen runter. Was ist denn mit euch? Also... Date? Es gibt nur einen, auf den man sich verlassen kann.
Mr. Tate!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ist okay.
I'll explain everything later.
Okay.
More importantly,
Ich simp Date.
hold on. Don't get hasty. I have some preparations to take care of.
Kann ich dich wieder spielen? Mit dir war ich am glücklichsten. Wir waren auf einer Wellenlänge.
What?
Jetzt lass ihn erstmal sein Porn-Mac lesen, okay?
Oh. I see.
Wollt ihr auch mal gucken?
Porno Mag! Power!
Das hat er früher noch nicht gemacht.
Let's go! Yeah!
Ist er nicht toll? Hat er jetzt auch ein Rohr? Hallo Bluescreen.
And that's that.
Also früher hat er die dafür benutzt, die Leute abzulenken. Ja? Date mit Date, ja. Ist das die Playboy Power? I found me. 1:1 die Reaktion jedes Jungen. Er weiß halt schöne Frauen zu schätzen. Ich finde das voll okay. Hä, was macht die jetzt hier? Warum hat die Mizuki angeschossen in 6 Jahren? Also, warum wird sie Mizuki in 6 Jahren angeschossen haben? Verwirrend. Er schwingt jetzt mal um, ja?
Happy Valentine's Day!
Ja!
I mean, it's past midnight now, so the date changed.
It's February 14th.
Habe ich
I
auch
suppose it's a
gesagt.
happy day for you, old man. You did get your boy back after all.
But, Ryuki,
Don't worry about my injury. Mr. Date gave me first aid.
Ist schon
But
okay.
you should get to the hospital right away.
Yes,
dir.
the bleeding may have stopped, but your nerves were
Ist
damaged.
mir egal, Date muss
If you
mit.
leave it like that, the damage might be permanent.
Yeah, I know. But first, I need to ask Shoma something. And
Date.
her too.
Date. This is where Mr. Date and Mizuki live. I did consider taking Shoma to the interrogation room, but he would be even less likely to talk in a gloomy place like that. I also had to get first aid for my injured left shoulder. So we had to go somewhere relatively close to the warehouse district. Das ist so schnell! With Mr. Date and Mizuki's permission, I brought Shoma, Komeiji, and the masked woman to their home. Home. Alter, ich kann nicht so schnell lesen. It's Mr. Date. He seems to be deep in thought. Denkst du an jemanden?
Yeah. I was just thinking about Leon.
Luna
I was with him
steht
in
da.
Golden Yokocho right before I went to the warehouse district.
That's right.
Da
You
stand
know him
Luna.
too.
Habt ihr auch gesehen,
I
ne?
met him when I was drinking at Brahmin. One thing led to another, and we started talking about each other's collection of literature. He seemed pretty proud of his collection.
Kann ich diese Literatursammlung mal sehen, bitte?
As two kindred souls sharing the same hobby, we lost track of time discussing our love of reading. We even promised to trade our most precious belongings. We've been sworn brothers ever since. Oh, but that's not what we're talking about today. There was something I want to ask him about the HB case.
You've been investigating too, Mr. Date?
I'm
Und
on
warum spielen
vacation,
wir
so
ihn
I'm just
nicht?
doing it on my own time. I
Lenalia.
can't get this case out of my head.
Immerhin. Was hast du denn mit Luna besprochen?
Certain rumor regarding Horadori Institute.
I asked Mr. Date about their discussion, but it was all information I already had.
No matter how you slice it, there's no doubt that Horadori Institute is involved in the case somehow.
Yes, the Institute and Terror are closely related.
Entschuldigung. Schlaf gut, war bestimmt schön, dass du da warst. Träum was Schönes und komm gut ins Wochenende.
The previous incident proves it.
But what's their connection?
Ich musste gerade wirklich überlegen, aber in your head, Zombie. Meinst du, oder, Bitstone?
The QR video was based on Bats 490. And Bats 490 was created by Nyes on Tokiko's orders. Tokiko knew the director of Horadori Institute, Chikara Horadori.
In other words, Nyes, Tokiko, Chikara, and Horadori Institute are all connected.
Ich dachte,
And
das
Terror
wussten wir
is
schon.
somewhere in there. Or maybe Terror is the one who's orchestrating it all.
Kannst du mir deine Gedanken mal zukommen lassen, Date? Liebes Pupu?
Me?
Ja.
No, there's not much I want to say. I don't want to confuse you by telling you something that I don't know for sure. I'll let you know once I get a bit more info.
Eiber.
She still hasn't come home. Supposedly, she's on a top secret mission for
Schlaf
boss.
gut, heilige Würmerkatze. Oh, stopp, ich habe falsch geweint. Ich meine. Warum bist du zum Warehouse District gegangen?
I contacted him before going to the warehouse district. It's always good to have allies backing you up, right?
But Mr. Date is on vacation.
If my precious subordinate is in trouble, I'll come flying to the rescue.
Thank you. You've always been so good to me.
Zu mir
I've always
nicht.
wanted to repay you somehow. But
Don't worry about it. As long as I have breath in my lungs, I
So ein
won't need
Knopf.
your
Ja,
help.
wirklich.
But when I die someday, I'll need you to do me a solid. When I die, I want you to wipe the hard drive on my computer.
Nein, ich
How
behalte
about I
das.
bust it open for you right now?
No, please don't.
Mizuki, kannst du bitte aufhören? Wir flirten gerade. Dieser mächtige Ausstoß reinster Kraft. Was war das?
Oh, that. It awoke in me in 3rd grade. I was walking alone through a deep forest behind my elementary school. It was my shortcut to get home.
Natürlich.
When suddenly, inside a depression behind some bushes, I noticed a lone magazine. It was a porno mag someone threw away. The pages were all crusty and whatnot. I crouched down, and my heart was pounding in my ears as I turned the pages, using a branch. Anyway,
Natürlich. Gott sei Dank.
that's when it happened. I felt a stinging pain on my right ankle. I jumped up in surprise, and there, I saw a white snake.
Okay.
I didn't know what kind. I was just a kid.
Natürlich.
But even then, I could tell. That snake had deadly venom.
Ja.
About 3 seconds later, I was out like a light. They found me out there the next morning. I was on the verge of death for 3 days and 3 nights, but I managed to pull through.
Okay.
And that is how I acquired my pornomag powers.
you mean it was a side effect from the snake venom?
No, it was more of a mental thing.
Schon wieder,
I had a
Matteo.
near-death experience immediately after experiencing a pornomag for the first time. As a result, Eros and Thanatos inside me, libido and destrudo, they merged together in total harmony. In other words, I've come to be acutely aware of death whenever I get aroused. To put it in even simpler terms, I'm pushed to the verge of death whenever I see a porno mag. You know how humans can exert tremendous power in life or death situations? It's because the adrenaline triggers a fight or flight response. The same thing happens when I see a porno mag. My brain's processing speed increases by 3.6 times in order to avoid death, dramatically improving my reflexes.
Was? Die einzige Hosenschlange.
I know that story was
Wohnt die
dark,
Schlange nicht in seiner Hose?
as if I've touched upon a great evil.
You're touched in the head.
You can touch upon my great evil.
Hä? Hat Tama gerade hat sie das Es wurde gefragt, ob er mal einen echten Hasen, meine Schlange sehen möchte. Ja, scheinbar. Und der Grund, warum du Pornomags magst?
You nearly die when you see porno mags, don't you? So then why?
Ah, excellent question. I'll answer with a question of my own. Why does a mountain climber seek the top of the tallest peaks? Why does a
Adrenalin.
surfer want to ride the most monstrous of waves? Why do people climb up the highest buildings to do parkour or whatever?
Aber warte mal, dann ist ja gar nicht so, dass der auf das... Also, der steht da gar nicht... Oh Gott, sein Blick. Dann steht der gar nicht auf die nackten Frauen da drin, sondern einfach nur auf das Gefühl wegen der Schlange damals?
Why do they do such reckless
1,032 Promille
For
für
the
dieses Job. Es
thrill?
ist Donnerstagabend, awesome.
It's how they know they're alive.
Achso, du hast Urlaub.
They can experience firsthand the wonder of life itself. That is the reason I continue to climb the mountain known as pornography.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna change my last name.
I think that would be a good idea.
Hä, warum? Hast du einen Freund?
Excuse me?
Miyuki, you better not be getting any funny ideas.
No, it's not about me. It's about Shoma.
Wie
I
schön.
thought you and him are kind of a nice match. If you
Hast du
don't
einen
have a
Freund?
boyfriend, why don't you and Shoma...
What?
Hä, vielleicht steht
Are
sie
you
auf Frauen?
stupid?
Schon mal nachgefragt?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's inexplicable, incomprehensible, impossible.
Stand sie nicht
Even
sogar auf
if I
Frauen?
were to reincarnate 100 million times, the possibility of that happening.
Here.
What?
It's chocolate. Delegate chocolate. Because it's Valentine's Day and all.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Would you look at that? Shoma's a ladies' man. Makes sense considering he's got my blood in him.
Natürlich Kojima. Wie heißt er? Kojima, ne? Hä? Komeji. Kojima war der andere. Der Coole. What does a couch say to another? We are so far apart. Oh. Nee, mit dem will ich noch nicht sprechen. Danke.
For what?
If you didn't show up when you did, I don't think we could have saved Shoma.
Ein Quadrat.
So,
Don't sweat it. That was nothing to me.
Nee, der Belly hat keine Wirkung. Ich habe viel zu wenig getrunken heute. Als dass das irgendwas hilft. Och komm, der war lustig, Mann. Ich bring den jedes Mal, wenn ich ein Sofa sehe.
Well, Date...
Yeah, I asked her to help. I couldn't get there right away, so I sent Mizuki instead. I told her not to start the fight until I got there, but...
Not like I had a choice. Shoma was about to be taken away in that van.
Ich sollte keinen Blanky-Mode machen. Der wird gegen mich verwendet. Ich merk's schon. War beim ersten Sofa schon schlecht. Hä, das ist voll der gute Witz. Ihr habt einfach nur keinen Geschmack. Annie, are you okay?
I'm fine. But really, I guess I should thank you.
Ja,
Thank
so.
you
Hä,
for
der
saving
ist voll
me.
gut. Also,
did you say thanks to your
awesome.
dad?
Also, du solltest meine Witze nicht bewerten, okay? Also bitte, ja? Also. Und er wird immer witziger. Auch dafür bräuchte ich einen Knopf. Oh, danke, Lurker. Danke.
I don't need to hear him say it.
Nee, Dominik,
As
du
long as
machst keinen
Shoma is
Witz,
safe.
wenn ich einen Witz
That's
gemacht habe. Es
all I
geht um
want.
meinen Witz. Nee, die Messlatte würde keiner erreichen, awesome. Kitchen. Habt ihr immer noch... Ja, sie haben immer noch nur die Klamotten.
Hey, don't I always tell you not to hang your clothes there? don't want your old people smell getting on my stuff.
I told you I can't help it. So what if I like oatmeal?
Mr. Date, I don't think that's what she said.
Luna nicht in ein Möbelhaus lassen. Doch! Oh, wir machen Möbel-Shopping-Stream.
She'll only be carrying that for another month or so.
Ja, ich dachte, danach geht sie in die Mittelschule. Warum sollte sie dann keine Schultasche mehr tragen, hä?
Wow, Mr. Date!
Nein, das ist
You
Mizukis.
can lift this?
Nein.
That's Mizuki's.
Huh? Oh, right.
That's not that surprising. We did just see her in action.
Backseat Gaming ist erst beim Aufbauen, Clippy. Keine Sorge. Also beim Kaufen, also das geht ja. X-Ray.
Looks like there's something inside.
Magazines. There are a lot of them.
Mr. Date, those magazines in the speaker.
Oh, those. Those are academic journals I collect as a hobby.
Ah,
Why would you put them inside the speaker?
Because they're expensive limited editions. What if a robber broke in and stole them, huh?
Wird dann eher ein Survival-Stream, um da wieder rauszufinden. One versus the Möbelhaus.
That's Addo Rabbit.
How do you know?
Oh, well...
Because Mizuki is collecting the merch?
No! Duh.
Alter, ihr bringt alle den Spruch gerade, den Witz, ne? One versus the Möbelhaus, 7 versus Ikea, Sofa Edition, Luna versus Ikea statt 7 versus White, 5 versus Willy. Okay, der passt nicht. Au! Gut. Passt schon.
Ryuki, that's not a bra. It's just a lighting fixture.
I know that.
Hier der Nippel vielleicht? Wie bist du überhaupt gekidnappt worden, du dummer Junge?
I was at home, and those people in the suits, they
Teppich,
came barging
Teppich, 5
in.
Euro.
Then
Nein,
they made
zu
me
früh.
inhale some kind of knockout gas.
Eure Witze sind
When I
wenigstens
woke up,
witzig.
I was in that warehouse.
Did they ask you anything?
I don't know.
Redet das nur
You
ein.
don't know.
I don't remember. Maybe it's because of the gas.
Das ist
I
nicht der
was
Tisch, das
groggy
ist
the
der
whole time.
Mülleimer. Das ist der Mülleimer, weil ich immer noch keinen gescheiten Fußstützendings hab. Nur für die Ikea-Anleitung. Ja, das sind ja Bildchen da, das geht schon. I told Shoma about the fact that I looked inside Comedi's Dingsbums and...
Can you tell me how you're linked to Horror Dory
mit
Institute?
Shoma, answer him.
Sorry, but I don't want to talk about that.
Why not?
Because I don't.
Weil ich Polizei bin?
I burned it, so I don't have it anymore.
Du lügelst. Arschloch. It's the masked woman. Singt die gleich?
Raute Wot vor Fußstützending.
Wäre gut, ne? Dankeschön für die 100 Bits, Lacker. Dankeschön. Vielen, vielen Dank. Dankeschön. Falls du Rollos aufhängen willst, ich kenne inzwischen alle Möglichkeiten. Nee, du lass mal, ne? Also, hallo Dorle. Guten Morgen, gute Nacht. Ein Sofa zum Abendbrot. Eine Witzgeschichte. Nein, wir essen keine Sofas zum Abendessen. Möchtest du nicht deine Maske mal abnehmen?
No, I will not. Though I guess it would be more accurate to say I cannot. Not yet.
Hä?
This mask is secured in place by an extremely powerful special adhesive developed by NASA. If you try to take it off by force, it would take my skin with it.
What? Come on.
That sounds really bad for
Klar
your
hat die
skin.
NASA ihre
You
Nase da
said
drin.
not yet, right?
Yes, there is a way to remove it.
So why not do it now?
I am a woman of beauty beyond compare. If I remove this mask, blood would erupt from the noses of the 4 men here, and they would die of blood loss.
Sanji?
In other words, I'm saving your lives by keeping this mask on. Quite kind of me.
Ich komme mit schönen Frauen klar. Keine Sorge. Da springt mir doch das Gehirn von aus ab an. Tja. Wartet, ich muss...
So, jetzt sind wir ja mal so, ne?
An was denkst du gerade? Time. I'm thinking about the passage of time. Aha.
Time?
Cool. Time goes by so quickly.
Seriously. What is with that woman?
Was, Spiegelerfahrung?
She helped us earlier, but that doesn't necessarily mean we can trust her.
Nee. Sie hat nämlich in 6 Jahren
Why don't
Mutti
you take a
erschossen.
peek?
Wing-Sync, huh?
Bällebad abgeholt werden. Nee, Chat bleibt da drin. Also, es geht sonst nicht. Hä? Warte mal, ich höre mich normal. Warum höre ich mich noch normal? Ganz leise. Als ob ich doppelt aufgenommen worden wäre. Hä?
Today is February 11th, National Foundation Day, isn't it?
Wow.
But the doctor decided to give you a special consultation anyway. You should thank him.
Die war beim ersten Mal schon dabei.
But I have to say, the doctor is at fault too. That was a bit harsh.
Aha.
Oh, well, about your remaining life expectancy.
Was?
This may not offer much comfort coming from me, but please don't feel too down. The doctor's diagnosis isn't always correct.
Also wir wissen, sie lebt in 6 Jahren
She
noch.
seems to have some sort of illness.
Warum warst du da? Ich putz kurz nebenbei Nase, ne?
I didn't go there. I was there already.
What?
I'd rather not have to deal with you laboring under a false impression. So I'll give you some information. I've been independently looking into genome editing research at Horodori Institute.
At Horodori Institute?
Also ich weiß auch nicht, was heute mit mir los ist,
I've been
ne?
trying to get a handle on the movements of the researchers there. They made their move just a few hours ago.
Frau Nurse. Frau Nurse, können Sie sich da mal was angucken? Chat? Nein.
They mobilized a big group of them into the warehouse district. So I climbed on a crane and watched the events unfold.
You mean
Nicht
you were
sabbern.
just watching as Ryuki and I were fighting?
Yes, but I realized that if I didn't step in, the old man and his boy would be killed. That's why I helped. Aren't I generous?
Thank you. You thank her
Nice
too,
to meet you.
Shoma.
Ja, Luna ist heute voll Nase.
I told you I'd give you some information. That's the extent of what I'll tell you.
Why?
Because someone here may be leaking intel to the Institute.
I nearly told her that it's ridiculous, then stopped myself. Because...
Wow.
Ja, also dass sie die Nurse sah, also, ne, also... Me to nurse you. Was? Me to nurse you. Aha. Aha. Show mal Nurse. Alter, was ist mit euch? Hört auf jetzt die... Geht's dir gut?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
Weil ich da eine
You
Nurse
saw
in dir
me
gesehen
fight
habe.
earlier, didn't you? I'm perfectly healthy. There's nothing wrong with me.
I see. That's good.
Comedy is watching. Wieso komme ich von Kojima nicht mehr weg? Also, wow, ich freue mich so für dich.
This is all thanks to you, Mr. Ryuki. And of course, everyone else here.
Stopp!
Thank you all so...
Wir hatten heute kein einziges Mal... Was würdest du tun, um eine tote Stadt zu rekonstruieren? Rotlichtmilieu. People will come naturally. It's not a bad idea. That's true.
Much.
Casino für Slots. Ja, die Schuldeneintreiber da, ne?
Wait, Mr. Ryuki. Not in front of
Warum
Shoma.
nicht? Der weiß doch eh alles.
Okay, we can talk about it here.
Ein
Why
Meter
are you
weiter
bringing
weg.
this up now?
I was just a bit curious as to why you took on so much debt. Is it related to women by chance?
Date in Krake, was?
For example, Maybe you're addicted to cabaret clubs.
Ihr könnt ja die Nerds haben, aber seid doch nicht so geil auf die. Tamagotchi, ja, das ist ja auch mein.
I thought I heard something. Couldn't just ignore it.
Was?
How do you have such good...
He just reacts to certain keywords.
Ach, Kabarettclub. Ach so.
How do you have such good hearing?
So, what's this about cabaret clubs?
I was just saying that Komeiji might be...
Don't be ridiculous! There's no way I could be addicted to something like that.
Oh, speaking of, Komeiji, I heard you're a regular at Sunfish Pocket.
What?
A friend of mine told me you go there all the time. According to him, there's a mermaid there that you're really into.
Cabaret.
So you know. You got me.
Cabaret.
I'm embarrassed to admit I'm so into maid cafes at this age. But yes, you're right. I go there often.
Wisst ihr?
But the money problem has nothing to do with that. The debt is from my living expenses. That's just how little I've been earning lately. In order to pay my debt, I had to borrow even more. Before I knew it, the interest snowballed out of control.
Cabaret ist auch gut.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about this right now. So please.
Wie ist denn deine Verletzung? Also ich meine, mir wurde in die Schulter geschossen, ja? Du wurdest so ein bisschen gestiefelt. Aber wie geht's dir denn, hä?
Like I told you, it's nothing to worry about. A little injury like this won't bother me now that Shoma's back. Though, there is something I lost in all this. I seem to have dropped something at the warehouse district. It was something very precious to me. Well, anyway, don't worry about it. You gain some, you lose some. That's just how it is.
That's just how it is.
I asked a lot of questions, but... What I'm most curious about is the relationship between Shoma and Horodori Institute.
Do you intend to sink?
Nein.
It's all I can do.
What about the hospital?
How long do you think I can last?
You do realize that you should be getting medical attention as soon as possible? But I guess there's no point trying to convince you. Knowing you, you're going to do it anyway, aren't you?
Thank you. I'm blessed to have such an understanding partner.
Jeez.
Shoma, there's one thing I want to ask you.
I go to bed. Wait, das ist voll... Okay, warte mal. Ich kann das nicht. It's late at night. I go to bed, but I can't no rest. Und ich kann nicht.
Das Problem ist, ich höre halt beides, aber ich versuche es halt anzupassen von der Höhe und dadurch wird es einfach nur schief. Das geht nicht. Das geht nicht.
Will you let me look inside your mind?
What? Und ich höre es durch die Kopfhörer viel
I
zu
think
laut.
it's a good idea too. Could you help Mr. Ryuki out?
But this is all out of nowhere.
Why
Schlaf
not
gut,
help
der
him?
träum was Schönes.
Ryuki and your dad saved your life. You need to repay the debts you owe. It's just the right thing to do.
Seht ihr? Ich singe und Leute gehen ins Bett. Merkt ihr, ich habe, also, meine gute Nachtlieder sind einfach Wahnsinn. Merkt ihr? Hi, Boss.
The machine looks pretty intimidating seeing it like this. I'm getting a bit nervous.
But you already have experience with it. There's nothing to worry about.
By the way, about Horodori Institute. We started searching the place. We have the staff in custody now, and they're being questioned over at HQ.
But they're all refusing to talk. It's going to take some time to get info out of them.
Ryuki, about your shoulder.
Der ist schon okay.
It's fine.
Mann oder
Please
Maus,
begin.
ne?
Pewter.
Very well.
Ach, Dominik.
Ryuki, are you ready?
Yes, I'm good to go.
All right then. Let's begin.
Au, wie geht's? Gute Besserung, Dorle. Ein Weckerton. Leute, wir machen jetzt aber keinen Sync mehr. Wir synken jetzt nicht mehr. Kann ich mit dem Teil mal was zocken? I don't know. Also Bier mit krank weiß ich nicht, wie gut es ist. Wenn, dann sollte es schon harter Schnaps sein oder so Hustensaftschnaps oder so. Also Bier macht alles nur schlimmer.
This is Shoma's house.
A stereotypical home. Hey, Talma. Can you pretend to be a newlywed wife?
Why?
I'll give you 4,000 yen.
That's an eerily specific amount.
Please, I need you to be a wife.
Fine, I'll do it. Hi, baby. I was waiting for you. Do you want some dinner? Or a bath? Or maybe... meat?
Ich hätte gern dein Meat im Bad,
Thank
was?
you. Magnifico.
Anyway, this dream world is a little dull.
Yeah, there's a melancholy feel to it. Maybe this is Shoma's state of mind.
He's holding something dark inside. In cases like this,
Genau,
if
das
we
hab ich auch
solve his
gedacht.
Somnium, he might open up to us.
Yeah, good idea. And we might find out how Horodori Institute is involved in all this.
Somnium scan. Activate.
War jetzt vielleicht nicht so abwegig. Also der rosa Anzug sieht besser aus als der orangene, sind wir uns einig, hoffe ich. Wieso sieht das Mäntel so komisch geschrieben aus? Generell, die Schrift ist so komisch. Das C sieht aus wie ein E. Okay.